All right, welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, C Penn for the win, and the other side of me, Country Boy 567. We're doing the post game of the Chiefs and Panthers. It was a nail biter. Like I said in the previous episode, the Panthers, they usually play us tough in all the previous matchups. Chiefs come away with the win 33-31. They go to 8-1, and we're on to the bye now. So, what was your overall assessment of the game?
Shit, Carolina came to play today, so you can't fault them for that. Um, they did what they were supposed to do. They fought hard. They played a hard fought game, and they showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't overlook anybody in the NFL
Nope.
every
Hey,
week,
Sunday.
especially when you're the champ. People gonna come to play. So they came to play today, and you just gotta respect it. Luckily, we came out with the win, so on to the next one.
Man, I gotta say this, man. Christian McCaffrey, he looked great out there, man. He did. He looked like his normal self when he got back out there, man. Like he was bouncing off tackles and doing his usual thing out the backfield. And they took advantage of a little mismatch. They seen some of the film with Daniel Sorensen, and they seen that like he's kind of vulnerable against them backs that come out the backfield, like the McCaffreys and Kamara's. They're really good at receiving, catching the ball out the backfield. So yeah, Carolina was taking advantage of that early on.
I want my son out here. He messing with me, bro.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? So sorry about that. Hold on, right quick. Nah, man. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. So, where was we at?
No, I was talking about how McCaffrey looked great out there and how Carolina took advantage of some mismatches, like with Sorensen. Like Sorensen, he's a little vulnerable against some little scat backs like him and Kamara that can just come out the backfield and catch or line up at wide receiver. And Carolina seen something in the film, and they did a good job taking advantage of it early on.
Yeah, I mean, man, they just came to play, bro. They didn't roll over, and neither did we. And then we got it together in the third quarter, and made our run and did just enough to sneak out a win. So, man, it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I thought it'd be a little bit easier, but shoot, like Tyron said, it's no easy game. So at least we won. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Pittsburgh's not winning right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, these afternoon games are crazy right now.
Seattle got whooped today by Buffalo. Buffalo's a good team, but
I seen that
Seattle
coming.
in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you keep stacking up W's, we go to the bye week, we can get healthy, we can get some of our guys back, and then on to the Raiders, which I know we're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it was a hard fought victory, and sometimes you got to win like that. That win today will make us better down the road. You know what I'm saying? When we get to the playoffs, when everything's not going right, and a team come in on fire, and Samuel had a good game, and CMC had a good game, and Teddy Bridgewater's flying through the air for first downs. You know what I'm saying? And some days it just ain't your day,
Yep.
and we still came out with the win. So that's all that matters. It don't matter how I looked. It might have been ugly. I tweeted myself a W is a W. So man, you just keep stacking W's.
Yeah, but like I said on the last episode, I told you they was gonna hang around for a minute, but I figured it'll be like the fourth quarter we just finally pull away for a bit. But they kept fighting, they kept coming back, and I want to give a shout out to Chief El Haru on Twitter because he called the Curtis Samuel game. He was like man, Curtis Samuel, you be the type of cat that have a big game against us because he's a dynamic playmaker, and it showed because he was just running free all over the field like Carolina was doing a good job taking advantage of blitzes that Spags kept throwing at them. And it's like, all right, we might have to switch some things up. They seeing what we're doing. They seeing where the blitzes come. They seeing where the openings are. So,
Yeah, we blitzed a lot. Like in the second half, we was blitzing a lot. So I mean, props to Carolina, man, putting together a good game plan and attacking. They stayed with it. They stayed with they game plan and kept fighting. And stayed in the game, bro. You gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we start putting it together, they never slacked off. You know what I'm saying? And they kept coming. I think they went overboard with the trickery though. But when you playing the Chiefs, you got to stay aggressive. You got to get as many possessions as you can. You know what I'm saying? To win, you got to score, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, man, they props to Carolina, bro, for real. They played a hell of a game.
Yeah, they definitely had an excellent game plan. You know what I mean? And another thing I want to say is that, Tyron, like he kind of a little bit of he kind of had an ad game today, but it wasn't like bad or anything. Like he had like some the first touchdown Carolina had when McCaffrey snuck out the backfield. Like I seen Tyron, he was coming up like he was about to blitz. I guess he was going to act like he was going to blitz and drop back, or he was thinking blitz all the way, and then he's like, "Oh shoot, McCaffrey's wide open." So
Right.
I think that was kind of on him on that. So
It happens.
yeah,
It happens, man. We had bad games, man. It wasn't like I said yesterday. If we play a C game or a B+ game, that's good enough to beat most teams in the NFL. You just can't keep throwing C games out there. You know what I'm saying? But at least we go into the bye week on a W. You're able to look at the film. It's easier to get better when you can actually see how we can improve on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think our offense we not running the ball real good right now.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
looking difficult. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a little bit of Le'Veon still needs to learn the offense a little bit. Maybe that's a little Mitch is out, and then we've been having a lot of injuries. Who knows? But that's something that we can work on in the bye week. This week and during the bye week to get better. Um, it's easier to improve coming off a win than it is coming off a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like you can find things to nitpick and get better at coming off a win. You know what I'm saying? So this rest is well deserved. And we made it through the difficult part of our season. Well, we got some difficult games coming up. Got to stop saying that. We got some real challenging games coming up. So it'd be real dope to see how they respond off of bye week and next week. Everybody gonna be ready for after the bye week because that's the Raider game, and that game really got some emphasis on it. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they beat us the last time. So
yeah. I think we'll have all the horses this time around. So I see they decided to like hold back Sammy till after the bye week, and L'Jarius Sneed they didn't activate him off the IR. So I think they're gonna bring him back after the bye week, and then hopefully Mitch won't be out for much longer, and we'll be ready to go then. But about the running game, yeah, man, like I think the Chiefs need to run more like zone stretch plays, or what I mean, just get Clyde and Le'Veon out in the perimeter, man, because don't draw plays, they not working. Like our current offensive linemen, they're not doing a good job with their assignments when we run no plays, and it almost cost us in the end today. During that last possession on offense.
yeah. So Wisniewski is out there again. I think he got to go through waivers though. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem picking him up. The unfortunate part of the game is, Taco broke something in his leg or something. So
Man.
that
Yeah.
sucks. So I think we'll be looking for a defensive end during the week or something like that, or calling up some guys or something. Because we kind of weak at the position right now, so we need some help. There is getting a little thin because Okafor's been hurt a lot, and then Frank had knee issues, and Tano's a good guy, but he's not that flashy, dynamic. He's a hardworking guy. Like
Yeah,
I ain't
he's a
taking
hard
nothing.
worker. Yeah.
Yeah, we need just a little bit more juice at that DN position. So who's the guy everybody talking about? Vic Beasley?
Man, here's the thing with Beasley though. Like, does he really still have it, or was he just like a one-hit wonder this entire time?
Well, you don't need him to be.
I mean, I'm not saying he gotta be a Pro Bowler or anything like that. I'm just
But
saying, like, can he be productive enough?
that's the kind of guy that Veach should get though, because like Agba, they were saying that about Agba when he came. They were saying that about who's the other kid that we got? I would say Okafor, but Okafor just been
They talking
he's
about
just,
Taco like that.
yeah, Taco like that. Yeah, well, duh. They was talking about Taco like that too. So they produce in the time they was given to produce. So we got what 8 games left? Well, we got 6.
7. We got 7.
I mean, including the playoffs, we got a few games left. So if he can come in and just, do his thing, he don't have to be great. He don't have to just be capable, just be serviceable. You know what I'm saying, for a few games, and we'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? So that was the hit that we took. I think Rimmers got a little banged up today.
Yeah.
So it's good that we went into the bye week. You know what I'm saying? And Rimmers did his job good enough to hold us over till we get to getting Mitch back probably next week.
Yep. And like we had talked about the trade deadline before, even though it's past now. I was saying like the Chiefs can maybe add a little bit to their defensive line depth, and then we got the Taco injury now, so they really gonna have to look into that now, possibly.
Yeah. It might be an issue. Well, is Dana back? Is Dana back? Mike Dana?
I seen him out there today.
Okay.
I don't think he didn't play that many snaps, but I seen him out there.
Okay. Well, they're gonna have to step him up. He filled in kind of nicely, so what I'm saying, maybe it depends on how long Taco's gonna be out. Is this a 2-week thing? Is it an end of season type of thing? Is it a season ending thing? Is he out?
I haven't heard the latest on that. Like the only thing we basically heard the same thing. Is that we know it's just a lower leg fracture, but we don't know the extent of the injury right now. So
Right. So yeah, I mean, just like I said, man, thankfully it's a good timing, if any time, you know what I'm saying? Anytime to get hurt and you going into a bye, man, that helps. I mean, it's crazy to think, but as long as everybody stay cool during this bye week, no COVID cases, no stay at home, bro. Just stay at home. Stay
man,
out of trouble.
please.
Stay in your you know what I'm saying? And we go from there. We 8-1 going into the bye week, bro. I thought we would at least be. I had us going 12-4 just to be. That was like the worst case scenario for me. So the top is like 14-2, and we ahead of that pace right now. So
Yeah.
a 15-1 season. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be ups and downs. Today was a downer, but despite how down it was, we still came out with the win. That's all that counts.
Right.
So,
I mean, I had us going 13-3 before the season even started, and like
this 13-3. No.
You think it's a curse? You think it's a curse when we go 13-3?
Yes, I do. My thing is, bro, I always try to be like 6-2 at home, 6-2 on the road. That's 12-4. Most years that would be enough to win your division and grab a spot in the playoffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, we got Patrick Mahomes now, man. Get that curse, man. Get that goddamn curse, man. Got the best player in the world, dog.
3, I just don't like it. I'm sorry, bro.
But just to conclude,
14-2 or 12-4. Sure, that's it.
but just to conclude on the defense, though, Charvarius Ward, like he kind of had it rough early on, but he got better as the game went along. Do you think he did enough to keep his job, or is Snead gonna get that back? Come out the bye week.
That's the question. You know what I'm saying? I gotta relook at it, but it was rough early on, and then he kind of got his swagger back a little bit towards the end. So who knows? I think, but Snead was so hot before he got hurt, bro. if you give him like the pressure zone. So we'll see. Like I said, maybe this is a scenario I was talking about in the post game. I mean the pregame where Ward comes out first, and we'll see how he does. And if it gets hot, then we'll throw Snead in there and see. They might be like flipping back playing time for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? So Fenton had a good game today. He was all over the place.
Yeah.
I got to rewatch the game. I missed a lot, man. I was helping my bro move a pop machine today. So
Okay.
that heavy is. Have you ever moved the pop machine?
Oh, I
The
bet it's
heavy,
heavy as heck.
bro. It was like moving an elephant or something. It was just man. So, but anyway, I watched a little bit of the highlights. So I seen the meat of the game, but I missed like the first half. But you know what I'm saying? We was down again, 14-3. Came back, made a nice run. So that's something to keep looking on too. And I think that's gonna be a week to week thing, watching Ward, watching Sneak, because I think that's where the battle's gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? That solid number 2 guy. I think it's gonna be between Ward and Sneak.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And then I'm gonna touch on Frank Clark real quick. I thought Frank Clark played a decent game, but like people on Twitter was not happy with Frank Clark all of a sudden. I'm like, because like in the second half, he had one possession where he got in the backfield 3 plays in a row, and Cats still weren't satisfied, and it was like, oh, it's a coverage sack, just due to the secondary. And I'm like, man, he still got in the backfield. He got back in the backfield even quicker on that third down. Like he's
man,
playing through injury.
you know what that is. It's money, bro. He make the most money.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's what it was.
if Frank is not, if he's not jumping off the screen at you, then they be like, man, he ain't making no plays. But when you really, really look and look at guys that break down the game, where Frank, the havoc, the chaos that Frank cause helps other people make plays. So he might not
Right.
necessarily be making the play, but Chris Jones might make the play, or Nadi might make the play, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's Chris Jones getting all the attention, and Frank go out because Frank, the sack that he did have was timeliest. He makes timely plays, bro. It never fails, bro. He always make a timely play. Today he had like 2 of them.
Yeah. So
So
3 of them.
it's yeah 3. You know, it's
Actually
good.
4. Actually 4
Make
because
a
near the
lot
end of
of
the
money.
game.
Huh?
Actually 4 because near the end of the game, he got off the line pretty well. And
Yeah.
got to Teddy Bridgewater, make him throw the ball away, or made it check down to Christian McCaffrey. So yeah.
Right. So it's not always flashy, but he do be making plays, bro. It might just run under the radar, and you not got your eyes tuned to see what he's doing. But he makes plays, bro. I wouldn't do him like that, bro.
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at these Raiders right now. They're looking pretty tough.
What's
But yeah.
the what's Pittsburgh Dallas score? Is it still?
I think Pittsburgh might have tied it up. I wasn't paying attention all the way.
That's great.
But anyway, but yeah, man, people just gotta stop looking at the stat sheet all the time when it comes to player production, man. Like, you gotta know what's going on the field.
Right. And some people just love the box score.
Yeah,
Some people are box score guys, some people dig deep. And then I'll look at a guy like Seth or a guy like Daniel or a guy like Craig Stout when they start breaking down the game and really, or Nick Jacobs, and you really see, okay, man, oh, okay. So if he wouldn't have got this pressure, then that, you know what I'm saying, that freed up this, that freed up that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to
exactly.
look. It's all about how deep you want to look at it. There go my son busting in the door. He's trying to. What's up, man? He's content on ruining this podcast today. But nah, all in all, man, we just came out with a W, and it ain't no. You ain't got to dig deep into it, bro. We won the game, and that was the main goal. It might not have been pretty, but sometimes it's not gonna be pretty every week. So
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right. So what you think? So what you think about Pat, man? Pat, he followed up his dominant performance against the Jets with another dominant performance today. He just threw for just under 400 yards this time and 4 touchdowns. And Tyreek and Kelce, they both had over 100 yards receiving. They found the end zone. So,
I mean, I think Pat solidified himself as MVP again.
yeah, because Russell Wilson left the door open today.
Russ had what, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions,
4 turnovers in general.
Yeah,
2 fumbles too.
So Pat might have eased himself up top. You know what I'm saying? Again.
I can't hear you. Do you got your thumb over your mic?
My bad.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I think Pat put himself back firmly in the driver's seat today. I mean, last 2 games he had 9 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fastest guy to make 100 touchdowns. Lennox, chill, bro. Chill. So he made history today. I think he put himself back in the driver's seat of the MVP topic in the conversation. So, I mean, as long as he keep building on that, man, he put up another 304 touchdowns against the Raiders. He might run away with this thing before week 17. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was going to be a dogfight, but he might be separating himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you talk about he throwing for almost 2,700 yards now. You got 25 touchdowns and only 1 interception still. So,
right. I wonder what his pace is now. He was paced for like 42, so it might be like closer to 45 now or something like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely get close to that for sure.
Yeah. So, hey man, he keep running up and ducking these scores, bro. Like, hey, he might solidify himself way before week 17.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy about today? He really could have had another 400-yard passing game because him and Tyreek, they was just a little bit off on a few plays.
Yeah,
Tyreek was beating this man today.
It wasn't really clicking like that. You know what I'm saying? They got it together late, but he could have had more touchdowns today. And that's another thing that you can build off of too. You know what I'm saying? Like we get our timing down right. We could have had 2 more scores on there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's easier to look at a win than it is to look at a hard L. You know what I'm saying? Like because you already disappointed in yourself and all that. So it's easier to fix things off a win, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's how I feel.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, if you do lose, you know what I'm saying? It does get difficult, but you find maybe a few more flaws that you can maybe work on so it won't happen again in the future.
Right. Well, it's a lesson in everything, so.
Yeah, exactly. And then Travis Kelce, man, like all the George Kittle talk is done with, man. It's gotta be done with. Like George Kittle's a great talent, but he on Kelce's level.
Hey man, Travis is reaching Tony G level.
Yes.
Low key.
He about to be all-time great.
He passed Dwayne Bowe today. You know, shout out to Debo. He passed him, and they said he was almost. So, man, Travis is putting up Tony G numbers right now, man. For real, like Travis is the best tight end in the game, bro. It ain't even no Kittle's good and Kittle's nice, and I was banging the board for Kittle too because I wanted to pair them together, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but man, Travis is just different, bro. He's just different. Some of them catches he had today, man, and how he always able to twist and turn and get you another 4 or 5 yards, man. That start adding up after a while. You know what I'm saying? So Travis is the best tight end in the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kayla though.
Right.
Right. So shout out to her, man. Whatever she doing, keep doing that, baby girl. You've been playing good ever since you came back.
Yeah, basically, you ain't lying about that, man.
Man.
And then Tyreek, man, Tyreek, he definitely he could have got close to 200 yards receiving today. I mean, that's how good he was.
Man, if they wasn't slightly off at the beginning, Tyreek would have had a day. Like I said, man, I think he hear that DK Metcalf. Everybody loves DK Metcalf right now, and I think Tyreek heard that talk, man, that chatter. You know what I'm saying? I think D-Rob had a good game today.
Yeah, he got the end zone.
Solid game. You know what I'm saying? He got loose. He got a couple touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
we make plays too.
We gonna get it together. I really want to do in the bye week, man. I really want to focus on getting Le'Veon Bell fully into the offense and learning how to balance him and Clyde. I still don't think they know how right now, but man, the bye week, Andy Reid's gonna stay in the office every day. You know what I'm saying? And figure this out. He's too smart not to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be something to watch, bro. We're gonna show something completely different versus Las Vegas. I almost say Oakland again, but Las Vegas is gonna see something that ain't nobody seen yet. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We've been playing, man. We've been playing vanilla a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Just because we don't really have to go crazy just to beat you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna put some new wrinkles in, starting with Las Vegas. We're gonna show Tampa Bay something. By the time we hit New Orleans, we're gonna have new wrinkles in the offense and the defense. So, I mean, it's gonna be amazing to watch this run. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that next week is like the running back tour really, really begins. You know what I'm saying? And these are like the major dates. The concert with all the guests coming through. Yeah?
Exactly. Yep, you said it right, man. But I do see, like, after the Raiders game, after we get through with them, I do see another loss coming soon, but I'm going to save all that. Though.
Man, like I said, look, only people that can beat the Chiefs is the Chiefs.
Right.
Do I see somebody coming in and blowing them out?
No, I ain't going to blow out. No.
Do I see somebody coming in and fighting hard and just maybe outlasting us? Maybe. That's difficult to do too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I don't really see no more losses, but who knows? Anything can happen. So
yeah, I'm gonna save my little stat and all that for the future podcast. So I'm gonna save all that. So, but let's go ahead and conclude today's podcast episode with like our MVPs of the game, both sides of the ball. Offense. Man, like, could we three-way tie? Could we three-way tie with Pat, Tyreek, and Travis, or is it just Pat?
Man, Tyreek and Travis got to get game balls. I'll do that because Pat gonna get enough game balls. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll give one to Tyreek and one to Travis.
All right, cool.
Who would you give it to on defense? I think who my defensive guy.
Who's that?
I'm gonna go with Fenn. I think Fenn played a good game today. I think he was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Making plays. I seen him make a couple good tackles, good solid tackles. So I'll give it to my boy Sleep.
Oh, yep. Frank. Yeah, Fenn definitely had a great game for sure. On defense, I'm gonna be a little different. Like on defense, like even though we didn't fully come together as a unit today, but like the key sequences in the game, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Frank Clark a little bit because I mean he did create some pressure, in the second half and turned it up a bit, and it was basically just enough to like close the game out for the Chiefs. And also, I want to shout out Tommy Townsend, man. Brett Beach does it again with drafting players and everything. Because Tommy Townsend, if it wasn't for him, man, Carolina, I don't know. They probably got a better shot at the field goal. Because Townsend punted the ball, he pinned them inside the 10, and that was pretty huge. So
yeah, that was
very good this year.
Yeah, I know, and I was like, man, I really, I love Dustin Colquitt. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really happy with the move, but hey, Tommy Townsend, man, he's actually been better than Dustin had been. So, I mean, I can't hate on that move at all, bro. Like, it was the upgrade. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
he's the
So,
truth. He's the truth
yeah,
for sure.
one thing. We gonna have to figure out what's going on with Bud. Bud
Oh
get
my
traded.
gosh, I was just about to go. I was just about to segue into that, dog. Like, it's like every game he missing an extra point, and then he hit the field goal today. It's like, man, I really think Pat McAfee put a hex on him when he went on his show, man. After Harrison made on 50-yard field goals against the Chargers, all of a sudden he ain't been the same since he felt off the
Well,
count.
it ain't the field goals. It's the problem. It's like
I know, I
it's
know it's
like
extra points, but still.
like honestly, bro. I haven't I haven't lost any confidence in him when it comes to field goals. I still think he's gonna make every field goal. It's just like the extra points, like it's like, bro, I don't know. And it's just 1 point, so it's not really killing us, but one day it might catch up to
Exactly.
and I hate for that to happen. But when it comes to field goals, I'm not worried about him kicking field goals. It's just extra points. So I mean, it's hard to be too mad about it, but it is kind of concerning. Like, bro, like what's going on when it comes to the extra points? You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to look at. We'll discuss it during the bye week while we got some time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a couple filler shows to just keep putting content up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's something to look at though.
Yeah, because Daniel Harms, he was like, man, y'all get mad over extra points. Y'all get mad at the littlest things. But I was like, man, that could have cost us today because that field goal at the end by Carolina's kicker, Joey Sly, he had the distance. He just wasn't close to making it, which
Yeah,
was
that
shocking.
it was way
Right.
off. It wasn't
But
even
he had
close.
the leg.
It was far enough though. It was far enough, but man, it was way off. It was way off from the get go.
Yep.
So, and I mean, like I said, it hasn't burnt us yet, but it's definitely something to watch. It's definitely something to keep your eye on. And I don't know what him and Townsend need to do, and him, Townsend and Winchester, what they need to practice over the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, these extra points, bro, it's like you used to be automatic with this. And like I said, it's not the field goals. He
No.
still makes field goals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I still
Right.
have confidence in him making a. If we would have needed a game-winning field goal today, I would have confidence that he could hit the field goal. If
Right.
we needed a game-winning extra point, yeah,
Man. Because
look,
look, he's only missed 2 field goals all year, and I think on the extra points though he's missed like 7 or 8 this year, and that's a pretty high number, dog.
but you know what? He's not the only one though. Like this is around the league, it's been going on. So
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, that don't make it no better. It's just not him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. It's something to keep an eye on.
yeah, most definitely. All right, well, so got anything else you want to cover?
So did you freeze up?
Yeah, yeah. I was looking at your screen, so I'm like, you was kind of froze up, but I was still able to hear you, so that was kind of odd. Yeah.
Well, I need to edit that one out. So all in all, man, hey, hard fought victory. We showed a lot of heart today. We showed a lot of character. Came out of there with the W. We got a week. We got our bye week to get right, get ready, get healthy. Um, throw a little bit more of the playbook out there, and I think we should be fine, bro. It's like I said, it's not too many teams that can hang with us on an off day. So if we start coming on, bruh, it's almost playoff time. So you know, Pat about to gear up. You know what I'm saying? We know Tyron about to get geared up. I know Frank Clark gonna start coming through like he normally do. He had one of those games again today. So man, we ready, bro. We ready.
Yeah,
Run it back.
for sure.
Run
Run it
it
back
back.
toward 2020.
For sure.
All right, well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of Kingdom Cast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share on all your platforms, and we will have these episodes in in podcast form moving forward too. So definitely gonna be working on that, and it's gonna be all. It's gonna be all.
YouTube channel. We got a YouTube channel. Follow the Twitter page. Follow the Instagram. Kingdom Cast. We on our way, bro.
Yep, most definitely. All right, my brother.
Yeah.
I'll let you later.
Peace.